Hey guys, Nate's dad here. Just want to give you a little flyby of the beginnings of the CNC mill here. I'll come back and touch on the components as we go by. Back here at the motors, kind of going in reverse order of the signal chain. These motors came in a kit with the power supply and the G540, which you'll see coming up. But the motors are 270 ounce-inch. This seemed to be what everybody was recommending to go along with the little machine shop mill. Coming back, these red cables are not just your average serial cable. They actually have heavier conductors in them to support good operation of the motor. So I'm working our way back here, and you see the G540 from Gecko. It's a 4-channel. 3.5 amp each channel stepper motor controller. We decided to use the smooth stepper along with that, so that gray ribbon cable that you see there connects to the smooth stepper, which fits in this box in here. You come out of the smooth stepper into this USB cable, which goes over to a somewhat older computer that we had. It's a 3 gigahertz Pentium 4 processor. And of course, then we go up to Mach 3. Now, a couple other points to stop at along the way there. You may have noticed this this pretty fancy bent plastic air shroud thing here. Well, the idea there is you can see the big fan here. The big fan is on the outside, so that when the air comes in and gets curved around by that little shroud, it actually blows by the back of the G540. When we first started operating the machine before we had that fan, the 540 did actually get pretty warm, and there's lots of talk about different ways to cool it on different posts. Some put a heatsink on directly on the back of it, and others blow fans directly on the back of it. This actually yields quite a lot of air that goes by the G540 and keeps it nice and cool. You can see the wiring. Let me talk a little bit about the different kits that we ordered. The main kit we ordered was from Kelling, or now AutomationTechnologiesIncorporated.com. It included the motors. It included the power supply, which is a 48 volt 7.3 amp power supply, and the e-stop switch and some various other switches that went along with things, as well as the Gecko 540 stepper motor controller. That was a kit that came from Automation Technologies Incorporated, and they sort of suggested that's the kit you should get for the little machine shop mill. Now, we bought this aluminum box, which had a lot of nice cutouts in it already from the same source, from AutomationTechnologiesIncorporated.com. By the way, a great place to buy stuff from. They shipped it, and it arrived the day after we ordered it with no premium shipping, so that was pretty cool. The other stuff we bought came from the same source, but had to be ordered separately. So like I said, the box was ordered separately, and that included things like this little plug here, the power switch on the front, the e-stop switch, and a few other things. So I may be getting the way these things are kitted just a little bit wrong, but we had to order the motors and controller and power supply stuff separate from the box and the switches and stuff. I happen to have this fan in my junk box, so I used it. It's a 12 volt fan, but a lot of people use a 120 volt fan. I think I'll maybe cut it off here and do another video about some of the wiring challenges and some more of the details of what's inside the box.